My name is Chris Udeji. I'm the CEO of Adiba. Adiba is a conglomerate of companies. The winery section, the FMCG, and the e-commerce. In winery, we are a major dealers of all the major brands, and we currently represent most of them in Nigeria. We are also running one of the biggest e-commerce company that will ever exist in Nigeria. And in terms of FMCG, we're in top 10 in supermarkets. Adiba is 7-8 years old. We started running Adiba basically the year 2014 as an e-commerce store. Along the line, we found out that Nigerians were not ready for e-commerce at that moment, so we had to switch to brick and mortar. And here we are today with about nine locations. I heard about Moniepoint from the news media, and within that period, one of Moniepoint relationship manager visited one of our locations and introduced the brand to us. At first, we saw him as another passive statement, but he insisted that he wanted to do a demo so he can prove the difference between Moniepoint and what we're currently using. So at the end of the day, the demo lasted for 1 week, and we were able to define the difference between where we are and where Moniepoint was offering us. So it was an easy decision because, prior to that period, we were not able to get. There are stories of card hanging, card T+1 issues, customer rejection of card, foreign card rejection, etc. But we're able to have a clear cut of the service, and it was an easy decision. I use all the MoneyPoint product. We use the MoneyPoint POS for our cash collection, our POS collection. We use the MoneyPoint app for our e-commerce collection. And we have the MoneyPoint business account for our everyday current account. And we also have access to the overdraft facility that MoneyPoint offer. So literally, we are using all the MoneyPoint products that is available. Before we came into partnership with MoneyPoint, we're having major 3 problems. One was the major one was the card. There was always card issues. The people that came from abroad want to buy, the POSs are rejecting their cards. Then chargebacks, someone will use a card, either the card failed and refused to debit him, or the card debit him and refused to credit us. Always the issues back and forth with the card issuance. So with this, we also have issue with our own backend. At the end of the day, you start reconciling each transaction one after the other. Then the almighty T+1 or T+2. Some bank took advantage of that from us. They will tell you the POS is the next day. Sometimes 2 days you haven't seen your money. So when Moniepoint came into partnership with us, they were able to solve these 3 cardinal problems, and then we are happy with it. My experience using Moniepoint are very clear. Moniepoint has brought in peace of mind to our operation, in the sense that with Moniepoint, the 3 things I mentioned earlier on have not been eliminated. One, the major one being the issue of card rejection and card failures and chargebacks. These are in the past. 2, the reconciliation are made easy. 3, we're able to get access to loan when we want, and Moniepoint has supported the business with all their facilities available. So for me, they've just been everything we wanted from a partner. Our monthly transaction volume when we switch to MoneyPoint were an average of 250 million naira per month. This figure increased by 20% in a few weeks when we switched to MoneyPoint. This is largely because the customers' cards were not failing, the customers' foreign cards were not failing, the customers became a bit more comfortable with the solution we have in place. And even our internal process became a lot easier. I guess that's why the increase. Feedback from customers since we switched to MoneyPoint has been very, very positive. First, the issue of card failure has completely been eliminated. There are also issues. These are specific issues. Before we switch to MoneyPoint, we always have these card failures. Customer will have to go and use the ATM across the road, or different kind of other means of payment just to make sure that they get their goods and services. But when we switch to MoneyPoint, this whole thing came to an end and everybody's happy, and it has really increased our turnover. My advice to potential business starters, upstarters is, first of all, you need to work hard. You need to understand the business you're going into. But above all this, you need to work with a payment solution that understands your product and the environment where you operate. This payment solution must be ready to support you and grow with you. So I am currently enjoying this with my partners and I'm happy with them. Thank you very much.